going through the area. Okay, look at these hyacinths. We're in a hyacinth thing here. We had a little stop because this truck in front of us is dumping out a load of sand, and we can't get around them. Actually, you can get around them, I think. Is he waving at you?
No, look at what he's doing.
Now, here is our evening spot on the North Sea. We'll be getting a sunset here in a few minutes. And there's some strange configuration out there next to that ship. Who knows what that is? With your North Sea room, nice balcony looking out onto the ocean. We have a nice curtained jacuzzi in there.
Rolling, shoot 'em. We're on the North Sea in Holland, actually the Netherlands, in the province of West Friesland. And behind me is a red, whatever it is.
You don't have to look there, yeah? The lighthouse.
The lighthouse. And you can take a ferry boat to that one island, which is one of the West Friesischen islands called Texel.
Texel.
And there's 2 or 3 more which you cannot reach.
And where are we?
We're in Den Helge.
Den Helge. And this is the North Sea with some
But it has
sandbars.
a barrier there with a...
Yeah, and this is the Hotel Tulip with Beatrix Hotel is the name, the Golden Tulip chain, I guess. And they're building this unbelievable house right here. They probably tore down the old one. Balconies everywhere.
All 4 of them have...
Well, this is the skyline from our hotel window today. And amidst all of these windmills, about 5 kilometers offshore, is this platform. No idea what it is, but look at how far away we are. I just charged the battery and it shows the battery is down.
Time for a new camera.
And it's time for a new camera.
Time for a new camera.
And how do you like your ring, Volka? Your new engagement ring,
no,
your wedding ring, your anniversary ring?
I love it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely mind-boggling.
Good.
It's beautiful.
Glad to hear that.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
You're wonderful. Okay, love you, girl.
Let's wear it tonight because it will be altered for my size, so I have to wear it next weekend. It was a real estate because you said the same thing.
Yeah, see? It's on the bed. Here, the bed.
Is that a prize?
Everybody just going to spin around right here, just spin around and face your lovely crowd. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they look great.
There we go.
Only have eyes for you. Ladies and gentlemen, couple number 1 right here for the night. Here they are.
Just 2 are even-worthy Schneps. And nothing could keep them apart. Even-worthy are the parents of 2 wonderful daughters. In-laws to 2 really great guys. And the best grandparents 8 grandkids could ever ask for.
Keep going. Next step. Next step.
our window. May 28th.
Arm and his tail.
Okay. Let me hold his arm and his tail.
And his other arm.
His other arm. Whoops, a car. Very gentle. Good boy. Did you have fun today with Grampy?
Yes.
Was this an adventure?
Yes.
Or what do you call it?
I don't know.
What would you call it? Huh? Give it a name.
I don't know.
Well, say adventure.
Adventure.
Yeah, it was a good adventure. I enjoyed it. Thank you. Okay, we're at the playground now. We just went to Target. We had lunch at Target. Let's see you run. I want to catch you running. Run all the way to the playground. Run to the swings or something. There goes Jacob. He's running, Omi. And that's the end of the movie for you, Omi.
I need to water a little bit here.
I'll be so anxious to hear about your trip and if you liked it as well as we
Likewise,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll tell you about it.
Oh, I know you're
we'll
going
I know
to.
you'll. We may.
You'll go straight into the wax, bring it straight up, and lay it in your left hand.
Okay, so I
Turn
just
it
go
on.
that far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Straight
boiling?
in.
How hot is that
Straight
wax?
out up on the, it's
Good.
about 400 degrees.
Ooh.
And then just kind of roll it over and set it up
All right,
real hard.
here we go. Here's my big guy.
Straight down. Up. Now lay it on the side. Turn it all the way. There you
Neat.
go.
Is that the right way?
That's the right way.
All right. Was that too far or too not enough?
Do it just a little faster. So straight down, come on the side, turn it,
A little too much, huh?
set it straight down. That's all right.
That's good.
That's how nice. Okay, your turn.
Okay.
That's it.
Your turn. You
Take
have to put
it just
gloves
a couple
on and
minutes.
stuff.
Yep.
About half, about where there.
Where the line is. Okay.
But that's going to disappear, so just remember about halfway. You're going to go straight in, pull it straight out, lay it in your left hand, rotate it, and you can just put yours right over here. Okay?
This one doesn't have that one.
Okay. I want you to be able to overheat it if you choose to. So go straight in.
This way?
Uh-huh.
Like that?
Just
Down?
like that.
Up?
Straight in, straight out, on the side.
Side?
Turn it,
Roll it?
and then set it up. Okay? Can you get him?
Out of the way here.
Here, come over.
Are you shooting it?
Recording.
You can look at me. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Come straight in, straight out, on the side. Turn it all the way around, and set it straight up.
Well, he's
Okay.
good job.
I didn't give him any tendrils though.
Well, it takes a set up. So turn it.
And go to the side a little bit.
Set it straight up.
Good job. Good job. Give me a smile.
Hey! Here's the wall advertising. Maker's Mark. Judge Best. Some of the bourbon tasting. Old Drummer. Jim Beam got 4 points and they got 9.5. And folk is getting their bags done there. Some holiday bottles here. Santa Claus and green Santa and a jack-o'-lantern and something else there. Snowman, $30 plus tax. There's a mint julep Maker's Mark. I never saw this before with a green thing.
And we're also in the Guinness Book of World Records. Now, we received this last honor because we are the oldest working bourbon distillery in this country. The first distillery was started here in 1805 by an individual by the name of Mr. Charles Burke. Okay? Now, he and his sons operated it until Prohibition. So we have lots and lots of history here. Now, the reason the distillery was started and dipped in this building. No mechanical process whatsoever involved. Each bottle is hand dipped. Each bottle comes out just a little differently. So we get our bottles from Anchor Hockey. We outsource our bottles and we outsource our barrels. Most everything else is done here on the property. So the bottles come in from that end of the building, and you're going to see the first wheel that, now we fill 8-size bottles. So then you're going to come into the area where you're going to see the glue and the label and the little pull tab. If you've ever used Maker's Mark, you know about that little pull tab, right? How important that is. Okay, then we're going to go on and we're going to see the dipping process. Now the individuals who work in here do every job. They rotate every 30 minutes.
Okay, they just shut the line down. This is the end of the day. The day is over. So there the clear bottles are coming in. They're filling up the bottles right here. All that bourbon. 20 to 25 a minute. The labels get smashed on. Get picked up.
There's a brush for the glue.
Where's the glue?
Back there is the brush. The second.
I don't see a glue. She's doing something over there with seconds, I guess. Starting the process all over again. There's a little pull tab getting put on right there.
He used the Roman numeral 4 because he was the 4th generation commercial distiller in the Samuels family. Now the star used for the name of the farm. The Samuels family had lived for several generations in the Bardstown area on a pretty old homestead that was called Star Hill Farm. So he got land, he got 200 acres of land. When he bought this property, he chose to call it Star Hill Farm to carry out the old family tradition. Now this is our still house we're going to enter. This, you see it has come from this building also, as well. All right, on the shelf. Now the corresponding jars, small jars, are the grain after it has been crushed. Now we crush our grain the old-fashioned way with a set of rolls.
Corn. 600-gallon vats here. Cypress wood. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's one bubbling over there. Of what?
Jug yeast.
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 Okay, thank you.
So the bubbling that you see comes from the yeast feeding on the sugars that were extracted from the starches that were cooked from the grain.
All right.
Now that same process causes a transformation to alcohol. So each of these will be 10 to 12% alcohol when this process is complete. Now the first day this material comes in, tastes like a sweet.
We've got some natural bubbling going on here. There's no heat added. This is the chemical reaction.
Don't worry about that.
Well, they're filling up this 66,000-gallon vat. That's the mash. And it's hot in here, by the way, folks. This gives you a view of this sitting room here.
You can see how far the bourbon, the dark line, it shows you how far the bourbon penetrates the barrel during the aging process.
And how long is it in the barrel?
6 years.
6 years.
Okay, now this is one of our smallest warehouses. Are you still have people coming?
Pictures back there.
Schneps is done the old-fashioned way. You've seen several things we do the old-fashioned way. Most distilleries nowadays are putting their barrels into the warehouse. Anytime you see a warehouse painted that color, it belongs to Maker's Mark. The other colors belong to another distillery. So we've got this dark color that enhances the aging process because it draws the heat into the buildings. Of course, the red shutters are for our red wax. And the bottles cut out in the shutters. Have you noticed those? Pretty self-explanatory. The color of our labels also. Okay, so this dark building. That material goes, they'll be lowered down in the warehouse. But if the panel's not satisfied, if they don't think they've aged properly, then they'll stay at the top floors for another year. So it could take us 7, possibly 8 years to age a barrel. But the rotation and 20% of the barrels during the aging process.
Wow.
So that's another reason warehouses don't like to rotate their barrels, that they leave them in the same spot the entire time, is because each time you rotate a barrel, shift up those staves a little bit, you have a little more seepage. But we found, regardless of if we leave it in the same spot. All right, now all bourbons are whiskey bourbon. Now to be such, there are federal rules that have to be followed. First of all, it has to be made in the United States, aged at least 2 years in a new white oak charred barrel. It cannot be distilled at more than 160 proof. Now our high distillation is 130. Now we bottle only 90 proof. So we're going to lower that from 114 down to 90 by adding our demineralized water. So you see how important it is to have an excellent source of water, how many times it comes into play. So if we went in at higher than 110, coming out higher than 140.
I'm not